everyone, this is the 7th episode of BMM. Today I'll be interviewing the SM64 YouTuber 64fi. Above you can see a description about his YouTube channel. And now, on to the interview.
Alright.
Hi everyone, this is Crimson Reaper here, and today I have a special guest, 64fi.
Yep, that's me.
Would you like to tell the fans about you and your channel?
I'm 64fi. I'm an SM64 machinimist. I don't really do machinimas all that much, but I plan on getting to them soon, hopefully. But yeah, I'm 64fi. And some of you don't know me, but probably most of you know me. But I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I'm 64fi. Go look on the wiki page for more, I guess.
Huh, that's actually really cool. So, question about that. What do you use to animate? PC or mobile?
PC.
Huh. So, what do you think of mobile machinimas?
I don't know. I don't really see why people hate them. Like, they took a lot of time and effort to, like, make these, like, Blooper Kid 64. Like, I know he takes a lot of effort into his, like, bloopers and stuff, and I can understand that. I can understand why it takes a while for mobile machinimas to actually do this. PC machinists, as well. Like, not only for mobile machinists, but for us PC machinists, we take a long time and effort to, just do these machinima/bloopers, just for our machinima audience and stuff. And yeah, it takes a long time. They take time and effort for us PC and mobile machinists.
Yeah, I totally understand. I only use mobile. Mostly it's because it's the only resource I have, and I'm not really good at an emulator. But unlike the other mobiles where they use an emulator, I do a different approach to the animation, which I basically, heard of that game Super Mario 3D All-Stars?
It's 3D, yeah.
Well, they have a 64 game on it. Well, basically, what I do is I go to BMM Battlefield in Super Mario 64 and record some of the poses. Then I take it to an editing app and use those said poses with chroma key to make my videos. I probably made some hits you may have heard of, like Mario Made a Meme, which was a rejected SMG4 collab entry. And I've made other stuff. I'm also currently working on a video with, you may have heard of him, LL500X.
Oh yeah, he told me about the interview thing you were doing.
Yeah, I was doing a collab with him. I already animated my part, but I guess I can tell you what it's about if you want.
Yeah, sure.
And this would count as a sneak peek for the fans waiting for it. It's basically, the meme Ouija? The spirit of Luigi?
What now?
Ever heard of Ouija, the meme?
Yeah.
Well, basically, the joke is where me, L500X, and Mario summon Ouija, and it goes horribly wrong.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it starts out as a comedy. You might see an SMG4 reference in there. Then my character comes in, offering to summon Ouija. They do it, and this is where L500X's part comes in. It's where they all get murdered by Ouija, and then it turns out to be just a dream, which is the twist ending.
Oh.
Yeah, where basically my character jumps out the window of the secret slide room, gets murdered at the bottom. L500X gets murdered at the painting with BMM Battlefield, and Mario just gets murdered by Wario apparition style in Dire Dire Docks.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I usually come up with a good idea every now and then. I met some good YouTubers that way.
Nice.
Yeah, I think actually one of my ideas was actually featured in another YouTuber's video. But back to the point. Let's see. Okay, fun question. If you were able to go into the Mushroom Kingdom, what would the first thing you do be?
I'd probably just hang out with my recolor friends or something, just play some Mario Party, play some other games, or just like talk for a while. Probably, if I were able to see them, it probably would be.
That's really cool. I'd probably go to Peach's Castle and take it over. That kind of thing. It's more of an old rejected skit I was gonna do, but I haven't made the video yet. Like, I made a rough draft of it. It was basically an origin story for my character, since I do one of the hated controversies not many people like. It's Gacha Life. But since it's the only way I can portray my avatar, it's the only way I do it. But I decided to do like a mix where it's Super Mario 64 combined with Gacha Life in a fun style blooper. But basically, my story is basically Mario uses Peach's credit card to buy over 500 plates of spaghetti. They go bankrupt. Princess Peach puts out a room for rent for the castle. My character pops in, but instead of just renting a room, he buys the entire castle, kicks Princess Peach out, and moves her to the Arctic.
Hang on.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. But what I mean by that is, like, he literally uses the YouTube money to buy an exact replica of Peach's castle, but in the middle of the Arctic.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah. I've also came up with other hits like Mario's Math Class, based off the SMG4 meme where Weed is secretly in cahoots with the Illuminati.
Oh,
Yeah, basically,
that's
it's only one student because Mario kind of jeopardized himself by stripping off his clothes, which has the long running naked Mario joke, and I'm the only student because I can tolerate it. So, that kind of thing.
yeah.
So, what kind of content could your fans expect from watching your channel?
It's mostly Mario 64. I've been trying to like branch out the Mario 64 content for a bit. No. I'll scratch that. I've been trying, do the Mario 64, Machinimas and just like beta tapes, not the beta tapes from Arena, but yeah, I've been trying to branch out, and I've been thinking of just doing speed runs as a whole, because I've been kind of interested in that recently. So I had some plans of what I wanted to do with my channel. At the end of the year, I want to upload this video, which is like kind of like a tribute to the S64 Machinima community, which is, I think it's going to be interesting. Um, I think for a while I'm probably gonna do some more commentaries as like I did last year, but I just haven't had the proper time to do that because I've been just so busy with other stuff. Like I know you guys, it might seem like I have a lot of time, but it's just because of like obviously school and stuff, and me just have to work with a lot of stuff on like one plate. It just kind of gets frustrated.
Yeah, I could totally understand. Us machinists literally have a lot of things to do outside of the community, which can halt our schedules of production time. Literally, it could take me a week or maybe a month to post a video on my channel. And since I run 3, it gets pretty hard.
Yeah, it does for me too. Sometimes I usually upload like 2 videos like a week, or sometimes I don't really have a schedule, but sometimes I usually upload like, I don't know, sometimes on like a random day. Usually it's just like 2 videos like a week, or 3 videos a week if I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah, sometimes if I have enough videos, I'll just maybe post a few a week, but it depends.
Yeah.
But as for that aspect, the fans will probably want to know what do you do outside of Super Mario 64 for YouTube, like hobbies and stuff like that.
Um, I don't really do much in real life. Usually it's just me playing TF2, or just like, trying to like, eat something. Trying to like eat something. I don't really have that much hobbies. Like, I think the only hobbies I actually just do is just like when my mom calls me, it's just to do like the clothes, or just tell me to do something. I think my favorite hobby is just that mom telling me just to like bring her stuff or just like do something that she wants me to do. I think that's just my favorite because I'm staying a little bit more active than just looking on my computer, just looking at Mario 64 stuff like all damn day. So I think it gets me a little bit more active when I'm doing that.
That's really cool. I totally understand. As for hobbies for me, I'm mostly just an artist, which I use my talents and skills in Super Mario 64 creations. Mostly that artistic talent goes to ideas, the animation, sometimes it takes minutes based on I use pre-recorded assets.
I don't really do art much. I think I used to do art a lot, but then I just like kind of stopped. And then I usually sometimes like um each month I usually do something like art related. But I just don't. I still do art like at school. I still like draw things on like one of my like in my like binders and stuff. But it's not like the best thing in the world. It's just like just make say it as like a say like interpret it as like a like doodles or something. Interpret it like that.
Yeah, totally understand. But it can't be all that bad. Art is actually a really cool way of expression, and it also deals with stress from day to day lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Mario 64 you can actually see an example of animation from L500X's newest video.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it was the Flagpole collab, where it shows an animated version of his avatar slapping Mario off the cannon.
Oh, I haven't watched it, but that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Besides that, I even helped him make a few videos in the past, mostly as a voice actor.
Oh.
Yeah, I helped him voice him like Mario for the YouTube channel Mario Pie, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You may have heard of some of the videos like, oh, Mario plays Mario Party 2, or Mario plays Friday Night Funkin', not the SMG4 one.
I think I've heard of the Mario plays Friday Night Funkin' one. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. I recommend.
Yeah, I've actually voiced that one. Well,
Yeah.
like one line, and the others I've got a few more, but I've done stuff like this. Ayo, it's me, Mario. Here to play Friday Night Funkin'. Stuff like that. Yeah, literally, in my channel's description, I'm actually a self-proclaimed voice actor. Mostly, I just...
Well,
Oh,
I'm not much like a I'm not much of like a voice actor, but I have tried to like voice act. I think the problem with like S6 for Machinimas, in my opinion, is just that there just isn't enough like voice acting. Like I think that's just the main problem I kind of have because every time like I watch like a machinima and just like watch a few minutes, it's just like text. Just gets kind of boring. But my friend Rise, she did like machinimas, or I don't even think I'm sure call them machinimas, but they're still machinima based. They're called skits. They usually range from like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Um, yeah, I think Rise is not the best voice actor. I mean, at least she's decent at best.
I totally understand. From what I've learned from Mario Machinima, I learned a really crucial technique from Onyx King, that YouTuber who's like SMG4. I think from watching one of his older videos, he basically said it's not really the animation, it's the story that matters. So that's what I incorporated in my videos. I may have been inspired by SMG4 to make my channel SLGM, but my videos have an Onyx King vibe, where it's mostly storytelling than just plain old memes.
Yeah, I like when people just put storylines in their machinimas because it makes it like sound interesting. It's you're hooked up into that machinima and you're gonna keep watching it if the story's good. For me at least, I don't really put a storyline to my machinimas. I think I did at some point, but I don't know. I'm not really good with storylines in my opinion since I'm not just an expert at it. But some of my friends, some of them are, but yeah, I think some of the story based machinimas like Super G64 is like um F. So I don't know what his name is, but his series is actually good. It has some good editing. I really like it. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, on to my next question. Who or what inspired you to make your channel in the first place?
Well, this goes back like into it goes back in like 2019. My original account was in 2016. I lost the password to that, and it was made on August 21st, 2016. So it's been over like 5 years since that account was made. I did lose the password and email. My brother tried to get it back at some point, but he just didn't. So I made a new channel like I think 2017. I didn't delete that one. Wait, I don't think I did delete that one. No, I kept the 2017 one. Um, I moved on to plush videos, and then I moved on to Machinimas in 2019 when I got my computer. On my birthday, which is August 18th, which was a heartbreaking thing because when I made plush videos back then, I was like, I'm ending plush videos. I'm doing a 6-year Machinimas, and that completely changed my life. Like I've made so many friends. I've seen so many people do talented stuff in this community, and I'm glad I actually joined this community. While I have like nitpicked on this community, as like some people might know, it's still a pretty good community to be in. If you like ignore the controversies and stuff. But back to my channel. The one who inspired me to do Machinimas was not SMG4, not Super G64, not anyone who was similar to SMG4, but it was somebody called God Gabriel 2000. He inspired me
Oh,
to
I've
make
actually
Machinimas.
seen some of his videos, and I made a collab for his TV one.
Oh, that was pretty cool, but I haven't really talked with him in a while. But if it wasn't for him, then I don't know where I'd be at right now. I'd probably get inspired by Super G64, still making Machinimas, but God Gabriel 2000 was the one who inspired me to make Machinimas. And I think he had like 200 or 300 subscribers. Now he's just like, how much
I think it
does he
was
have?
2000 actually.
Yeah, he's gotten that far, and I'm happy for him. Even though I've kind of gotten mad at him for one reason or another,
What
he's
happened?
still I don't know. I was angry at him for just making dumb tweets on his like private account, but I don't feel obligated to explain that. But
Oh,
he told me to unblock him on Twitter, and I said okay, I agreed, and yeah, we're not friends anymore, but we're just we talk sometimes. Actually, we don't. I don't think we actually don't, but I watch his content sometimes. I think some of them were pretty well edited.
that is really cool, actually. Say, how exactly does someone join this Super Mario 64 community? Did they just like post a video on YouTube, or is it like a whole Discord thing?
I think it was like a YouTube thing, I guess.
Oh, so I guess anyone who posts a video of Mario acting stupid, they're just in the community.
I guess you can assume that.
Because I've always considered if I was or wasn't part of the community. It's kind of funny and mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Say, how long does it take to make your videos for your channel?
Like Machinima based or just Mario 64 based? Like any kind.
Any kind of content.
Usually it takes like I don't know, like a few hours. Sometimes it takes like a few minutes if I'm just too lazy to actually edit like a good video. Sometimes for Machinima Motel, it doesn't take me that long, but it takes like somewhere between like half an hour, just like an hour. I did the 6th episode on Machinima Motel, which is like a podcast, and I think it was pretty good. The first attempt of the 6th episode had like a cast, which I don't know. I figured I just wasn't in a good mood on the first attempt, so I did it again with a guest, and it went so well. It was like kind of funny, or just actually not kind of funny, but just pretty stupid and funny. Um, and yeah, and before you ask, what inspired me to make Machinima Motel as a podcast? Well, that just came from chocolate sandwich made by Shalat, Ted Nicholson, and Slimesicle. I don't know who made it, but that podcast is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It's well organized. I got inspired by
I
that.
feel like I've heard of those guys before. Yeah. You
Yeah.
said Ted Nicholson and Slimesicle, right?
Yeah.
They were part of this old YouTube channel I used to watch called The Lunch Club, I think.
Yeah, the lunch club.
Yeah, but it got disbanded because of one of the YouTubers in the group. Whole controversy thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, one of my favorite videos in that was basically where they just rob YouTubers.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, where it shows Call Me Carson robbing Pokimane, the popular Twitch streamer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think he like stole her diary, I think.
Yeah, a diary. I'm pretty sure it was a diary.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know how some of these YouTubers can literally go ahead with this stuff. I mean, like, they have the guts to literally do all these crazy shenanigans. Like, you heard of Mr. Beast, right?
Yes, I heard him speak.
Yeah. If you've seen a lot of his videos, like, where he spends, like, maybe 24 hours in, like, a room filled with ice, or maybe another one where he gets people to actually stand in a circle. Who actually has the guts to really do that?
I don't know, man. Mr. Beast, man. Like, I think I watched him back in like 2017. He wasn't as popular as like today. I didn't think he would actually get this to this point. And now he's doing like crazy ass challenges, which I didn't think he'd actually do. I thought he would just do something, like mail himself in the box challenge, which I think he did as like a joke. But,
Oh yeah, he did that as an old
yeah.
skit. I've seen that video actually. But nowadays he just runs his own restaurant via Uber. It should actually be a sit-down place in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his newest video is basically just like sitting in a circle with 100 people. Like that was one of the newest ones, but they're just get crazier every minute, and I don't know how they can get away with all that. Like, there's always a lot of old videos, even by other YouTubers, where they do all these shenanigans, like giving $1,000 away for free or giving away a free car. How can they actually go through with it? There might be like some sort of consequence.
I think I heard that Mr. Beast makes like $20 million on like each video or something.
That is interesting.
Like, if he actually spends like $20 million on like a video, then man, that's pretty insane for like a YouTuber like him.
I thought he just spends like 100,000 per video, not always $1 million. But I do have to admit, it is really crazy for every video of how much. The only one I've seen where he wastes $1 million is the video where it's like, last to put your hands on $1 million gets to keep it.
Yeah.
Believe me, that one is just as epic.
Yeah.
That and the Orbeez video.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's just interesting how YouTubers can like pull last minute stunts to boost ratings for their channels. Even some Mario Machinimas have done that. Like SMG4, where he does Watfy to hype the crowd a bit every year, which makes them coming back for more.
Yeah.
Then there's other YouTubers, like I think like other Mario YouTubers, where when they get a certain amount of subscribers, they release a special video.
Yeah. Super G64 done that like found the times in 2020. He reached like 4,000 subscribers. I think 3,000 subscribers or 4,000. I think it was 4,000. And then he did 5,000 because he was getting too much subscribers like too quick, like to the point where he couldn't make like any more specials because it was just going too fast. I think it was just because like of like a particular video that made him popular. But
yeah,
I got popular. I got popular over like the same thing he did, but yeah.
That is really impressive. I remembered watching Super's videos in the past. One of my favorites was Super's Pet, where it shows Mario robbing a bank.
Wow.
Yeah. My favorite part is where he puts on the super crown and that every officer is looking for a man with a red hat and they just attack a random Mario recolor. One of the best flashbacks I've ever seen in a Mario Machinima, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I get better, I plan on making more full-blown stories. But until then, it's just like basic animations for me. Oh, Speaking of Mario YouTubers, have you ever seen LL500X's Q&A video that came out recently, like a couple months ago?
No, but I do know him for his um, boys in the chat thing. I think it's
Oh yeah.
boys, this podcast.
I think
I
in one of
think,
my
I,
BMM videos, he actually said I might be in one of his Scrubs in a Chat in the future.
oh,
Also, about his Q&A, I actually was featured in it, actually.
I was featured a few Q&As.
Yeah, like, my old avatar, like, he actually turned it into a joke. Where it's like, sorry, because my avatar was a Gacha Life character, and he does this. He's like, sorry, you can't really be in a video because you don't have a color code. And so, and then right after that, my avatar just punches him out of the basement.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I asked 3 questions, which were basically what software you use, what makes a Mario Machinima funny, and I think the other one was, can I be in your video? Like the other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Super Dom 64.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
We play TF2 together. We play TF2 together.
That's cool.
Sometimes.
I like Super Dom mostly because of that Scrubs in a Chat video of the second episode where he attacks LL500X because he posts the second episode of Scrubs in a Chat on YouTube. I don't know. I just love that last scene. It's like, no, I'm not making the video. I'm watching your YouTube channel. And to admit, I just love the whole comedy aspect. And hell, 500X is pretty cool. He actually made me a custom intro for my channel. So, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You probably, if you ever seen BMM, or heard of it, my the intro's actually in there. And speaking of credit, don't worry, I'll send a link to your channel at the bottom of this video. So,
Okay.
everybody who watches this will probably check out your channel. It's a win-win.
Cool.
I just do this series because I like to to learn more about the YouTuber who's behind the Mario Machinima. That's what my whole channel is about. Well, not channel, the series. The series is called BMM, which stands for Behind Mario's Mustache, where you learn behind the Machinimist and learn more about him as a person. Since Mario creators are usually faceless, you don't really see them with a face reveal or stuff like that. So all you get to know on is their avatar. So what I do is go through an exclusive one-on-one interview to learn more about him, and so their fans can learn more about their idols.
Yeah, I think I did a face reveal so many times. I've done it so many fucking times that I don't even think it's worth doing it anymore. I thought I was doing a face reveal, but I'm like, no, I'm not doing it again. I've done it too many times. I think one of my friends, Rise, she did a face reveal. I think I only know 2 people who have shown their face. I've only know 2 people who have done that. So yeah, I will do a face reveal maybe, but
Yeah.
I just done it too many times to the point where it's not even surprising anymore. But I hope I can do it properly. I think some of my face reveals was just out of nowhere. I want to do it in a proper way that people could understand that, hey, this is not out of nowhere. Okay, I might do it on Twitter. I think doing it on YouTube is just kind of feel randomish, but I might do it on Twitter though.
Yeah, I totally understand. I'm not the guy who does a face reveal. I'm mostly one of those anonymous people, so I feel kind of conscious about it. So, you could say as me, I'm just the man behind the mask. Or the man behind the Mario.
Yeah.
And plus, being mysterious kind of gives that kind of vibe, which draws in, fans from all over.
exactly.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of YouTubers that were faceless before they, did a facelift reveal. Like one of the most popular animators, Jaden Animations, or even the odd ones out.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, even SMG4 was faceless before his face reveal.
Yeah.
I have to admit, the Mario Machinima community has evolved over the years.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the community, actually?
Um, again, as I already explained, the times I've like bragged about being bad and just not being the same anymore, but I think it's actually pretty decent as like a whole. Like the reason I'm still in this community because I feel like I'm actually trying, be my actual like persona. I've had too many personas in like communities that it doesn't just feel the same. So that's why I've kept the 64-5 persona because it just feels like I'm just being my true self. It feels right to me. It feels it makes me feel a little bit happy inside.
Yeah, I totally understand. To be honest, it's pretty interesting. Checking out the community, learning more about the creators, and what talents they provide to the table of the said community.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for YouTube, I probably wouldn't meet people like LL500X, 1064. Like, if it wasn't for BMM, I wouldn't have the chance to interview Super Dom, actually. I even did an interview with Zero Type Lotion, I think.
Yeah, I've heard of him before.
Yeah. What's really funny about that one is I actually interviewed like 3 YouTubers in a single video, but I split it up to make it last longer. Once I put all the separate parts, I'm releasing the full video. It's like a special.
Yeah.
But I think the people I interviewed in that one video was Super Dom, Zero Typhlosion, and this guy named, I think, Super FMS64. Do have to admit, the small YouTubers are really impressive. It's like a whole new generation.
Mm-hmm.
But seriously, thank you so much for appearing on the talk show.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Of course, if you ever want to come on for another interview, I totally don't mind. People might want to see a part 2 of this, maybe.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a voice actor for your videos, I'd be happy to voice act Mario for you. Free of charge. All I ask is just credit my channel.
Yeah. So, for those of you who are watching this, leave the comments below if you want to see a part 2 to this, or I might invite Chris Reaper to my Machinimas Motel podcast, but I might have to think about that for a little bit and see what I can do. But again, you guys leave the comments if you want me to appear in this talk show again, and if you want me to put this guy in videos or something, maybe.
Of course. I actually wouldn't mind appearing in your talk show if you wanted me on there.
Yeah, of course.
Well, thank you so much for appearing, and I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll see you around too.
See you around. Bye.
See you around. Bye.